Okay. Does it say live for everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
All right. So I guess mostly we need to go over this outline, and then we need to figure out what we're doing to prepare, because we have to have this finalized and videotaped before next Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, overall, I think that the outline looks good. I just don't know what all she's looking for visuals, because I noticed that she gave us the points for the I just logged into Blackboard now before this, and I noticed she gave us all the points for the outline, but she said that she was wondering about our visuals and making sure that we had some. So I saw Sherry put some on the outline. I'm having a hard time finding visuals that are good for funding because
For ethical.
it costs a lot of money, but
We were kind of talking about the visuals for the implementation and training, and Kendra and I kind of had a hard time thinking of them. We thought of like a pyramid of the tiers and kind of explain tier 1, 2, and 3.
definitely.
And then maybe like a list of the states or a map of the states that implement PBS if we can find it. But I don't know that, we can find all of the exact states that utilize it. So that might be another one, but we couldn't think of any other visuals for the implementation part.
Maybe too, with implementation, you could do a graph of the schools, and like I saw some graphs that showed like how much growth, or like how like the decrease in like discipline referrals and how much growth the kids had made and stuff like that.
Okay.
I see something that has the percent of the schools implementing it currently, and it has like all 50 states and then a percentage of how many schools that's using it. I can like send it.
Yeah, I guess if we can't find like a map, we can at least do like a pie chart of, or graph
Like,
how many states implement. And
yeah. I couldn't find anything for ethical because I don't know what that type of visual would be.
Right.
I was just thinking a slide with just what visual, topic we're talking about, like 2.1. Yeah. I don't know how ethical looks like.
I don't know, maybe even a slide that has like your ethics code that you're referring to on it. Just
Yeah,
give a visual.
that's what I was thinking. Because does every topic need a visual? Another PowerPoint, would be the dots, but
For the debate, there's just for the full points, the outline covers the use of visuals, which are appropriate for the topic, and thoroughly explains why the visuals were selected to support their points during the debate. So I don't think we need it in every topic. It just has to make sense where we use them.
okay.
That's what I get from that, but
yeah, that's what I get too.
Nice.
this world.
So do you guys think that we should put the visuals we plan on using on the outline before we turn it in?
I can go on Blackboard and see what she says. I know she said something about it, and I don't know if she wants our visuals or just an idea. So I can look it up and see. On the announcement under group debate, it says submit debate outline. This should be a very detailed overview of the arguments in your debate. Be sure to include references and ideas for visuals. So we don't have to have the visuals, just ideas.
Oh, okay, we don't need ideas.
Yeah. So I think what we have on our Google Doc, just at the top, visuals and kind of a list of what we have will work.
Okay.
But then too, where she graded it, she put, it seems like your group is working well together. Have you considered how your group might include visuals in the debate? Be sure to make the outline as detailed as possible. That's what she put for like next to our grade for the second log or whatever that we turned in.
You might be able to find visuals. There's two different websites, pbis.org and pbisworld.com. I don't know, I'm like fumbling around just trying to find something, but you guys know your sections way better, so you could, even when I Googled PBIS under photos, there was a bunch of different tiers and under images.
Mm-hmm.
That you could pick from. So
Okay. Would you guys prefer to have the visuals on the outline or just list it like we have right now?
Maybe we're like in commas where it's gonna be at.
Sorry, my phone went off. Sorry, what was that, Crystal?
Just in like quotation marks or in commas where the visual is gonna be at for which section. Because if it's just a list, we don't have to. It'll be more complicated compared if we like, okay, it's gonna be with this part.
Okay.
So she knows exactly where it's gonna go and to what.
And I was also kind of thinking about this, right? Last time we talked about the order and having funding go first and then implementation and then the ethics at the end. And on implementation, the first thing Kendra and I are talking about are the 3 tiers and what they are. And on the funding, I noticed you guys have talking about the tiers, so I didn't know if it might be a better flow to switch funding and implementation. That way people know what the tiers are before we start talking about funding.
I think that makes sense.
That's a good idea.
I do.
Do we want the outline to be in order then? So we want to do implementation and training first, and then funding, and then ethics at the end?
Implementation. I think so. I'm cutting and pasting it right now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, right?
I agree.
I just feel like kind of the implementation and training is going to give a lot of description and background information that would be beneficial to the funding and ethics part.
So it's what other visuals we would have?
I haven't found a way yet to make that chart, Sherry, about like the cost, 3,000 to 9,000, those two charts. I haven't found a way to like save those on a PDF
Okay.
or something to put them onto something. So, but I'd like
Yeah.
to do those.
Was that a PDF? I can't remember. I don't know if I downloaded.
I have it as a PDF on my computer here, and I copied and pasted it like into just the chart part of it into a Word document, and it just was making it like crazy big. I haven't messed with it too much yet, but I was going to try and make that work. And then do you want that then on the outline?
Yeah, maybe the cost chart. I think it's just listed. I think we have it just listed, right? Cost charts. Corner 12.
I was trying to copy and paste those two tables. There's two tables, one that says it's $9,000 and one that says it's $3,000. I also found two charts that say that it costs $100 to $200 per student, but that doesn't do me much justice. So that might be good charts for you to use.
Yeah, I was like reading about a bunch of stuff.
I had the charts on there, but then I was doing the calculation. And I was like, that's way too expensive, so that wouldn't be good for me to have, but I could put it under the con side if you want.
Sure. So you know what I'm talking about when we debate it.
I have them on JPEG, so I can just drag them on. I'll do that right now.
Find that. Free guide. Here it is. Yeah, the ones I have on there are kind of fuzzy because I couldn't, they were in PDFs and I just ended up, I gave up and I just print screwed them and then cropped it down. Because they just weren't working very well. Okay. Control C. I also find Google Docs is hard to work with sometimes. Oh, I didn't keep it in a. Well, crap. See? Next options. Only. Huh. Well, that's not helpful at all, is it? Yeah, it doesn't keep it in a table at all.
It's like a mess, yeah.
You could like retype table faster than it would take to edit that sucker. All right.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's what I'll do or what, but I mean, I can figure it out. If that's what we want to do is have all the tables actually on the outline, that's fine with me. I can do that before I turn it in tomorrow.
Well, I almost don't even need, do we need both?
I don't know, because one says it's 3,000 and the other says it's 9.
That's per school. It's based on 15 teams, right?
Or would there be a way for me to pull that up during the presentation and just have it on the PDF file? I don't know, because we talked about, are we going to put all this stuff then on the Google Slides or whatever, the PowerPoint?
Yeah, it's really tricky to be able to see the people and do the PowerPoint at the same time. It was like everybody had to mute, and then everybody, when you talked, you unmuted yourself. But then we'd have to practice it before we try to record it. Yeah. Somebody else on my group figured it out. Her and I met like 2 other times to try to, because she had to figure out like when she had to record and what she had to do. And, but it was pretty slick because you could still see everybody at the bottom. But even, did she want to see us, or could we just have the visuals up? Because some of our visuals be our talking points?
That's what I was thinking of.
I know the debates that she posted for guidelines for us, they had where we could see the people and on the screen and would just add in visuals, I believe.
So there's a way to turn yourself off and then show the visuals instead of yourself?
Yeah, like you'd be in charge, right? Because you know what you're doing. And your picture's just black. Your little square is black in the Google Hangouts. And because you hit that screen share, and then you would run the PowerPoint. And we got the Google Slides to work. We actually downloaded the Google Slides into PowerPoint and used a PowerPoint. So
I'm sure I could figure that out before we have to do it, just because my fiance's super techie.
So yeah.
If you guys want me to try and figure that out. But in the meantime, we probably want to put all our stuff on the Google Slides.
Yeah.
And before we meet next time, be able to have a practice run, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I have to figure out, I'll probably have to leave my house when we do the actual practice and the recording so that I can like have my face.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because I like still can't get it. What was that?
Yeah, because it worked when we did a Facebook. I saw your face, like Messenger. I don't know why it won't.
Yeah.
For Google.
Well, I wasn't on my computer either. I was in my parents' house, so I used their computer.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll probably go down there for the assignment.
When do we want to meet next to do the practice? And then when do we want to do our actual debate?
Wednesday. No, Wednesday.
Because our video debate is due Sunday, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think because they just made me supervisor, so I got a new schedule. Okay. This week only. Monday, Tuesday, I'm off at 1, so that's 4 o'clock for over there. Wednesday, I'm not done till 7.
So that's
The Wednesday for sure, yeah. And then I'm on vacation Thursday to Sunday, so anytime between them's fine.
Are you going out of town or are you just off work?
I think I'm going out of town on the weekend, but I'm pretty sure any hotel I have will have Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So the actual video is due on the 11th, right?
Right.
Okay.
So if we did like a practice run Monday or Tuesday earlier in the week and then did our debate Thursday or Friday and had it ready to go, would that work for everyone?
Yeah.
I can't meet Tuesday night. Well, it's at 8 o'clock at night, Mountain Time. So
You said Thursday, right?
Tuesday doesn't work.
Okay. So Tuesday doesn't work.
Can everybody do Monday to do our trial?
Yes.
That
Yeah.
works for me.
I have a client till 5:30 Central, so that's
How late can you guys meet on Monday?
However late it needs to be.
I'm off at 12, so anything. No, yeah, 1. I'll be home by 1 for sure. On Monday and Tuesday.
Brandy, what time can you meet?
If you guys can meet early, I can go to my parents' house and just take my kids with me. But if not, then like 9 would be best for me.
How early for you though?
Anytime before 5. My dad goes to work at 5, and I can have him keep the kids. So yeah, anytime before 5 will work for me if it's on Monday. It's like before 5 or 9 or later.
Okay, and I don't get home till 6:30 or 7
Okay.
on Monday, so
Okay.
that's 5 o'clock your time.
Let me double check. Hold on 1 second.
Brandy, are you Eastern?
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever time is fine. I'll make it work.
Would 9 Eastern work for everyone? That would be 9 for Brandy and Kendra, 8 for Emily and I, 7 for Sherry, and 6 for Crystal.
What day?
On Monday?
Yeah, that's fine.
That works for me.
Yeah.
So Monday at 6.
Sherry, does that work for you?
Yep.
So by Monday, we want to have all our stuff on the Google Slides that we want
Yeah.
presented, hopefully. And then we can kind of edit it too after we go through it if we have to.
Yeah,
And
because we don't have to maybe run all the way through it. We could just kind of do a mock-up to make sure it's recording right and the sound is good, and you can run the slide. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Froze. Oh, never mind.
And then do we want to make a plan now for when we're going to do the actual recording, just so people are prepared?
Probably.
Yeah.
Wednesday doesn't work. Friday doesn't work for me, so I don't know if we want to try to do it Thursday or Saturday. That works for everybody.
I'm free both Thursday and Saturday.
Same here. I'm free after Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm free Thursday or Saturday.
So doesn't matter to me.
Okay, yeah, I'm done at 4 here, so 5 Eastern time.
Oh, what about you, Brenda? Are you free those times?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll find someone. It's fine. Whatever time works for everyone.
Thursday I don't get home till 7. So Thursday at 7 or Saturday basically anytime.
Okay.
Thursday will probably be better for me than Saturday.
Okay, so Thursday.
Should we just do it the same time that we're doing our practice? So 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
So that's 8 o'clock our time, Ashley,
Yeah,
for both days, Monday and Thursday.
yeah. And then that would be 7 for Sherry. Does
Yeah.
that work for you, Sherry, or do we need to push it a little later?
No, I think I'll be just getting home, but fine.
Do you want to push it to like 7:15 or 7:30?
Would 7:30 be too late, Brandy?
No, that's fine.
Okay, maybe 7:30 because we're actually recording. I shouldn't be running in
Okay.
late.
Does that work for you, Crystal? Or Kendra?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So the 7:30 on Thursday, but still 7 is okay on Monday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can shoot. If I'm 5 minutes late, it's not a big deal. So
And then it's good if we're doing it Thursday, because then we have Friday, Saturday, and even technically Sunday morning.
Yeah.
We need to redo it or something goes wrong, so.
I agree. I'd rather do it earlier and have that extra time at the end just in case.
this is actually nice that I could have done already. Like,
Okay, so I need to find a way to make the slides show up on my screen on the video and for me to be able to change them while I'm listening to you guys go through the presentation.
yeah, all you do is you hit that green
Green. Okay,
screen share, and it should bring yours up. So whatever's on your computer screen will show up on the screen.
okay.
And then everybody needs to mute except the person speaking.
Okay.
I believe that's how you, it's just that easy, right?
We could try it really fast right now.
Oh, you want me to press it now?
Oh, I think you had something to share.
See, it goes crazy.
Does she need to have something else on? Like,
She did that sometimes, and we never figured out why. Okay.
Do you have like a document open, or were you just sharing the screen, like the video chat?
I just hit the video chat's what I have in front of me right now. But I mean, I have like our stuff behind it, but I can minimize all that and just have still the screen, just our. Oh, but maybe I hit application window instead of your entire screen. I bet that's what I do. Oh, it's still going crazy.
Maybe try and pull a document up after you hit it. Would that work?
You think a Word document or should I try a PowerPoint?
Moderator.
Either one.
Maybe I need to hit. Okay, hold on. So screen share. What do you guys see now?
oh, there it is.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we all have to mute ourselves, because if somebody else talks, it takes the screen down. I can't even remember if we figured it out. It took a while to figure it out.
But right now you guys see single subject design research.
Yes, when you're talking, yours is up, but then when somebody else talks, it goes back down. So I don't know how to lock it in. There's probably a button or something somewhere. Who wants to? Or do you do just Google Hangouts? Huh. Yeah, it's. I don't know how to make it. There was some keystroke I had to do, but I can't remember what it is. I'm so useful, right?
Or should we all just screen share our visual when we're talking?
We could do that too and see how that goes.
On the practice run, each person just have one to make sure we're synchronized.
I mean, if we're using our, like, if we're talking and have visuals, I don't know, like, if everyone else mutes, but the visual we have shows up when we're talking,
Yeah, hold on.
if that will work. I don't have experience with this, so I'm not sure.
I think that might
Let me
actually be the easiest way if we can't figure it out. We just each have our own visual for our own topic.
Do one of you guys, since you're not the one that started the chat, want to try that right now?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Hang on, let me see. So if I go to screen share, our entire screen. Okay, can you guys see that? So there's a sample district training plan there, which is a 5-year development plan.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking, you guys can see what's on my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So then I have this other like pie chart that shows grant proposals received in 2004 that were funded.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. That might be easiest. Then in between each person, we just have to go in and then stop screen sharing.
Okay.
And then the next one. So everybody has to mute. And then the person who's going to talk screen and stop screen, then the next person would unmute themselves and start screen sharing.
Yeah.
So, but no, do we still put it in a PowerPoint so we're all following along the same and it would fill up the whole screen? Or do we just want to have it like in a Word document so we can each do it ourselves? I don't know if the Google Slides makes it harder than it needs to be.
I like the
Or should we
PowerPoint. You could present it so it takes up the whole screen.
Yeah, because it would kind of look nice, right?
Yeah. We can each just transfer the Google Slides onto a PowerPoint.
Yep. Or work on it and we all just like post the PowerPoint on Facebook and we all have the same PowerPoint.
Oh, I forgot to do that.
So it might look snazzy too. So
I agree.
okay.
So we're still gonna put our stuff on Google Slides, the same one that you shared with us, and then we're gonna put it into a Microsoft PowerPoint.
Yeah, if everybody does it on Google Slide, I can download it into a PowerPoint and then edit it.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't mess it up when I download it. But then I'll just change it. So I'll try to fix it. So. Or I think even from Google Docs, you can make it into a PDF document. I can't remember. It's been a little while. But I could play with it and have it ready for everybody to use. Does that work?
Yeah.
So, can everybody have their, I think I can do this before Monday. Could everyone have it done tomorrow, their stuff in Google Slides by tomorrow at like evening, so I can mess with it tomorrow night before I go to bed?
Okay.
Okay. So are we good with our, do we need to talk about what other visuals we're gonna have? Just to list at the top of the outline? Do you want me to take those visuals out for now that I had cut and pasted?
I think it's fine if you leave them in. And we can have a list of the ones that we don't have, but then the ones that we already have, we can just leave in.
Okay. Oh, there's some more stuff in here. Okay.
We probably have to save that as like a regular Microsoft document or as a PDF to submit to her, and that's due tomorrow, right?
Does anybody want to edit it and make sure like all our dots are the same and
I
all the
can
formats doing similar?
I can transfer all that to a Word document tomorrow, and then share it with Facebook before I submit it.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
And I think, are we good then
Yeah.
for now? Alrighty. right, then I guess if we're all good, then we will meet again Monday.
Yeah, Monday.
Alrighty.
Is everyone done with the outline, or are you still making some edits?
I need to add a couple more.
Okay. I would just have them done by tomorrow afternoon sometime.
Yeah, they'll be done by tomorrow afternoon for sure.
Okay. And then I'll work tomorrow afternoon once it's all done on transferring it into a Word document, and then I'll send that to you guys.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay. Thanks again for recording this. Emily.
Yeah, problem.
Yeah, thank you.
We're good.
Yeah.
I will see you on Monday then.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good weekend.